Hello everyone and welcome to the start of our first season here in League 1 as of Carlisle United looking to stay up and avoid relegation. That's at least the goal right now after obviously finishing second in League 2. So as far as from this perspective, for first 6 games, we're looking pretty good. We haven't lost yet. We're right now at 7th with 10 points. We have the highest goal difference. So right now we're looking like a top 10 team. Obviously it's very, very early on, but we get to play Sheffield Wednesday here for this episode, as they are one of the best teams right now, so I figured this would be a great testing point for us. As you can see, we've allowed the best as far as only one goal, and that one goal came in the previous game. So out of the last 6 games, we've only allowed one goal, which is pretty solid. As you can see, nice little unbeaten run. If you also count the previous, the last time we actually lost in a league game was February. So almost, that is, we're now in September now. So we've had a good little run. Really, the game that it seemed like it was like, all right, we're going to be a pretty good team going into this season was the Bournemouth friendly game, because Bournemouth is now our senior affiliate. And I was like, all right, let's have a friendly with them and see how we do. We were up for a good bit of that game. Then, they tied it up and immediately scored to take the lead again, which they obviously kept that lead and won the game outright. But it's hard to believe that, Bournemouth, a team that was just in the Premier League and now is, in the Championship, to think that we were in that game with our best 11 and their best 11, and really, the only reason why we lost that game is because at the half, I switched out, our first team for basically all the backups. So if we would have stayed out there with our top 11, I think we could have had a really, really good chance of winning that one, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, this Sheffield Wednesday game, it's a game that we desperately need. We did beat Barnsley in the first round of the Carabao Cup, so that's a good sign as far as we are now. They just want us to be competitive, and right now we're in the third round, which is pretty cool. We got the FA Cup game coming up, the first round of that. I think we're going to make it to the second round, the old Papa John's Trophy. It's not really that big of a deal, but hey, it's just nice to be able to still be doing stuff. Right now, the team is looking pretty solid as far as the newest signings. We do have a couple. Denver Hum here is as far as our new left back, who's as far as mainly just a pretty good physical player, pretty good passing. Dribbling is there, positioning is there. It's just a solid little player. Not great, but not terrible either. As far as from a wingback perspective, he's a 3-star, which is actually pretty solid for what we have. But just mainly what I look for in my wingbacks is just somebody that's physical, that can move up and down the pitch at a pretty high rate of speed. And then Dave Johnson, which is probably one of our biggest signings, as we signed Dave off of Wrexham. Wrexham's still in League 2, and I just felt like this deal was worth it. He is kind of declining a little bit, which is kind of weird, but he's actually started off pretty well. He's leading our team with goals right now with 4. Right now, just him as a pressing forward has been pretty solid. It's worked out pretty well. I want to say we signed him for 250 or 500. Never mind, I was thinking it was 250. It was 525 in general. So a good bit of money for him. And Wrexham, they have not done well with that money, it looks like, because the last time I checked, they were at the bottom of the table this early on in the season, so not great. Zach Emerson is still on the bench. We also signed Mason Burstow before the end of the transfer window. Another big-ass striker to add to our resume there at 6'2", but he's got a great jumping reach, great heading as well. He's probably going to be a problem off the bench. So we have a nice little rotation to where potentially we can have 2 strikers out there if need be. But right now, this 5-1-3-1, we haven't lost yet. So it's just kind of like, might as well just keep going with what's brought us to the dance type of thing. Eventually, though, we might, I don't know what we would take off. I don't know if we take off one of the central defenders or we just remove our middle, our midfielder, which would be a bit of a mistake probably as far as just not having anybody to, for any type of representation there in the middle of the pitch would probably be a mistake. I never know. I guess maybe it would work out, but I just would assume it would not. But yeah, Morgan Finney, he's been hurt for the past couple of weeks. He gets his first start here. He was on the bench for the last game. He's still not really 100%. Hopefully he does not cost us the game or anything. But we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. They want us to be on the defensive side of things. I don't think so. I think we're going to be a fine, cautious team. This has worked out really well for us so far, and I think it's going to help us out here again to be able to either get some type of points, either 3 points or 1 point. I just don't think we're going to lose. To think that we've reached 20 games unbeaten is pretty cool, and I think we can go further. I think we can go for 30, honestly, because the fact that we beat Barnsley like we did, it shows that we're just as capable of beating one of the top teams already. So this isn't too much of a surprising effort if we win today, but it would be nice, obviously, to get this win, or Sheffield Wednesday, if they're looking at making it into the championship. But that'd be great if we can get into the championship. That would be fan-fucking-tastic. As only 2 goals conceded in the 9 games that Will Dennis has played this year, which is pretty crazy, because, we've had the two Carabao Cup matches, and then also the one in the first round, the Papa John's Trophy tournament. Let's see what we start off with the ball, though. It sucks we don't have updated 3D kits for the new season that's about to. Obviously, it's starting now, as you're seeing this. So that's going to be something I'm looking forward to seeing as far as the new kits. Should be cool, though. I know Carlisle United right now, they have just that big glob of colors for their away kit, which I kind of hate, but their home kit looks actually really nice. So I'm excited to see that in the 3D match engine, but look at Mustafa go, though, using the speed. It's coming. Just a bit off. Usually, from what I've seen from scoring, it's getting it into the box and just a nice little pass for Johnson to just tap it in. Just mainly he's there for tap-in goals for the most part. We haven't really seen anything too crazy out of him. I will say this, though. I did have a job interview with Portsmouth. Didn't get the job. They went with a former player. I forget who it was, but he had played during the years when Portsmouth was in the Prem. So I was like, all right, they kind of went with a guy that's a bit of a club legend for him, so I get it. But it's probably a good idea as far as, because I still think we're a good little team with Carlisle United. That would have been a crazy goal. Very, very close. Very, very close. Chesterfield is up against Forest Green. Luton Town making it over Cambridge, at least 1-0 so far. Yeah, we're kind of bouncing all over the place. But with 11 points, though, it's a good stopping point, as far as for the halfway point. If we can make it to the end of December still in the top 6, we're going to be looking pretty good. But we need some goals for sure. Usually our pass completion percentage is a little bit better, but I don't mind 82%. Usually it's around 86%. It just has not been the case today. That's a decent pass that could have been really, really bad if that was on point. And let's see what we got on the offensive end. Nothing, because there's no way we're getting that. Would have been nice. Would have been nice to snag that one. Just making the easy passing play there for the most part. Yeah, just making their way up the pitch now. We gotta hope for them to make a mistake here. Yeah, this is definitely, I can definitely tell Sheffield Wednesday is one of the best clubs, because when we played against Barnsley, we were still the better team. We had the more shots on target and the more shots in general in the game, but this year, Sheffield Wednesday is doing a really, really good job of keeping us not only away from possession, but just not even letting us get a shot on. Crazy Salford's the worst team, though. Only team with no points. Been a tough start for them. Yeah, they're making it look easy through the middle. Ah, man, I was hoping we'd get the ball back there. That would have been nice. That was a good block from Toby. Oh, free kick given. Alright, I guess he was offsides. And Barnsley's losing to Blackpool now, so it looks like Barnsley's not really the top team that we thought we were. Actually, with League One right now, I think there's just so many good teams right now that it's kind of hard to dictate what's at the top. Sheffield Wednesday for sure belongs there, Bolton, Swansea, but I don't know about some of these other teams. Man, just abysmal first half for us. One shot. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get rid of Dave Johnson here for the start. Because he's just not getting any looks. We need someone that's going to be a little bit taller. That could be the target for a guy. And hopefully he can get into the back of the net. Everybody else is around 6'5", 6'9". Of course, Morgan Finney, best guy of the match, so far for our team in the first half. It's weird that we have to be happy with that type of performance, but to think that our goal is still just to avoid relegation, we'll take it, as far as... I just thought it was funny that was our goal, because it just seemed like we were going to be a pretty good team going into the season. And that's definitely been the case so far. That's a bad pass, luckily. Yeah, nothing coming up with that. Doncaster up 2-0 now. Yeah, Swansea's going to be a top team. Bolton's going to be a top team. Wouldn't be surprised if Sheffield Wednesday's going to be a top team, too. And seems to be pretty straightforward. That's a good pass. And Dembele's goal does not go through. Thank God. I'm kind of curious with that, because obviously there's the much famous Dembele. I'm assuming that's just the region with that last name. That would just be super funny if that's him. I don't think it is. I think we can just click and see, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just look at the senior squad. See if we'll find him. Because he should be a striker. Yeah, Syracuse. Bele. Yeah, just Sheffield Wednesday. Was went Peterborough. Played for Bournemouth as well. Yeah, doing pretty well for himself. Alrighty, we'll make the subs now. Not a single shot on target. That's what it's kind of looked like a lot of these games so far that we've played. They've just been grueling affairs. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, to stay up and to be a team that's gonna be a force out there. Darko will come off. Kobe Small will come off for Luca. So that's 5 there. That's 4 rather. Excuse me. I thought we already had the 5. But yeah, Toby's still on. We'll save that last one in case somebody gets hurt. Yeah, Forest Green. Chesterfield now with a tie. We've dropped down to 8. But we're still in the top 10. So that's a good sign. A lot of points on the board. To think 1 through 23 have 5 to 12, or 5 to 17 rather, excuse me, it's 5 to 17, and then Salford with 1. Kind of shows you, oh no, they got 3. Jump it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll make this final sub now. Bit of a brutal affair. Didn't think nobody would have a shot on target. I figured somebody would get something off. But yeah, just, we defensively are able to, as I say that's a good shot. That's a great save from Will Dennis. He just saved us so many points with that one. That was huge. That was going to be in. That was going to be a goal, for sure. See what Walker's got off the cross from the corner. I'm assuming we'll clear it. And that's what I get for assuming. Well, at least Will Dennis had, again, just been sensational. Only 1 goal allowed in the past this whole season. And it's already been almost 9 games. Dennis sending it deep. No one there. Just a waste of a send. Yeah, Mustafa's got a yellow. Green Abarena, rather, is he has his yellow too. Toby's got a yellow. Now we just kind of run around like a chicken with our head cut off trying to get the ball back. Yeah, it's funny because both teams had a pretty good pass completion percentage, but just couldn't do anything with it. Because I can see why Sheffield Wednesday do so well. They dominate possession, they slow the game down, and they look to take the most amount of shots. That's a great full send, though. Kenny's got a one-on-one. Ah, fuck. Johnny Kenny with a shot that goes in. Brutal. Brutal will be our first loss there. If we don't get one there, just brutal. Brutal. Just dropped it right in there. Over the top. Now, we're still going to be at least with double-digit points, but yeah, we're definitely dropping down the leaderboard now. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday, they're tough. They are tough. Tough team for sure. And that will do it. Damn it, man. Damn it. Would have been nice to get a point there. Would have been real nice. Let the streaks over. The winning ways, just we got to get some goals. Just kind of point blank. We needed a shot on target. To think they at least had some couple there at the end. And we didn't have a single shot on target, a full 90. Not good. Not good at all. That was a bit of a reality check. What that was. Brutal. And I thought we were going to play a lot better than what we were. What we displayed there. I thought it was going to be a pretty back and forth game. And it was just a grueling affair. With only one great highlight. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Well, the next time you'll see us, that is a good question. Because we got the third round of the Carabao Cup coming up. And we also have, as far as the next time you'll see us, probably the FA Cup first round game. That's probably the next time you'll see us. That seems like a good starting point for this next episode. We'll be another month in. We'll be close to December. Yeah, just I think that'd be a good call. Because, yeah, we'll stop there. Then we'll probably play Swansea for the New Year game. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of see how it all plays out towards the end there. So, yeah, that will do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.